All right, so get ready because today we are breaking free from the WordPress bubble.
Sounds exciting.
It is. We're diving into a world that's overflowing with alternatives for building websites and entire online communities.
You might be surprised
Yeah.
at how many options are out there.
Oh, absolutely. From sleek website builders to super fast static site generators, buzzing e-commerce platforms, blogging havens, and even really robust community software.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
It's funny, isn't it? I mean, we all know WordPress powers a huge chunk of the web,
Yeah.
but yet there's this growing movement of people seeking alternatives.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think that is?
I think our sources kind of point to a few key factors.
Yeah.
Some folks they crave more specialized features.
Right.
Others are looking for a platform that's easier to use, especially if coding isn't their jam.
Sure.
And then there's the eternal quest, right?
Yeah,
For more customization, security, and control.
exactly. And the interesting thing is, there really is no one-size-fits-all solution. The best WordPress alternative. Well, it's going to be different for everybody, depending on what your goals are, your technical comfort level, and what you're actually trying to create.
So let's start with website builders. They're the go-to option for those who want to create a website without getting tangled up in code.
Right.
And first up is Wix.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people are familiar with Wix. It's known for being super user-friendly.
Yeah, Wix is like, I always think of it like the friendly neighborhood bakery of website builders.
Okay.
It's approachable, it's familiar, and
Yeah.
it gets the job done for most, everyday needs.
Yeah.
But, our sources point out that there is a potential snag.
Uh-huh.
Once you choose a template on Wix,
Yeah.
switching it later
Okay.
can be a real pain.
Uh,
It's kind of like deciding to remodel your kitchen
oh, yeah.
after you've already moved in.
That's a good analogy. So maybe not ideal if you're someone who likes to constantly change things up. What about Squarespace? That's another popular website builder
Yeah.
known for its beautiful designs.
Squarespace is more like that trendy art gallery cafe.
Okay.
Gorgeous aesthetics, curated experience,
Yeah.
but maybe not the place.
Right.
For a customizable 5-course meal,
Yeah.
you get what they offer, which is often fantastic.
Right.
But don't expect to go off menu.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, now for something completely different. Google Sites?
Ah, yes. Google Sites. If Wix is the bakery
Yeah.
and Squarespace the gallery cafe,
Uh-huh.
then Google Sites is like grabbing a quick cup of coffee
Okay.
at your local diner.
Got it.
Simple, straightforward, and it gets the job done.
Uh-huh.
It's incredibly easy to use, especially if you're already knee-deep in the Google world.
Makes sense.
But
But probably not the platform for those with elaborate website dreams.
yeah, probably not. Think of it as a way to get basic information online quickly and efficiently.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy.
Okay.
Oh, and also, you won't find any e-commerce features.
Right.
So if you're planning to sell products online, you're going to have to look elsewhere.
Okay, noted. Now we're venturing out of the comfort zone a little bit here.
Yeah.
And into the world of static site generators, starting with Jekyll.
Jekyll. Okay.
This one's for the more code-savvy folks, right?
Yeah. Jekyll is,
I mean,
it's like building your own, custom racing bike.
Okay, I like this. I like where this is going.
It requires some serious technical know-how,
Mm-hmm.
but the result is a lightning-fast trip-down machine built for pure speed.
So static sites equal speed, but what does that actually mean for, the average website visitor?
I think the best way to think about it is this. You click a link,
Okay.
and the page loads instantly.
Wow. Okay.
No waiting, no spinning wheel of doom,
Mm-hmm.
just pure instantaneous content delivery.
Hmm.
That's the power of static sites.
Okay, I see the appeal. Let's talk about Hugo, which I've heard is another speed demon
It is.
in the world of static site generators. What sets it apart from Jekyll?
Well, if Jekyll is the custom racing bike,
Yeah.
Hugo is like a high-tech Formula One car.
Oh, wow.
It's even faster
Okay.
and more flexible, actually, when it comes to organizing your content.
Mm.
You can think of it like having a hyper-efficient filing system
Oh, wow.
for your website.
Okay.
Everything in its place, easily accessible, and ready to be deployed at lightning speed.
So Hugo is for those who are serious about speed and organization, but requires, just like Jekyll, some coding chops to unlock its full potential.
Precisely. It's all about power and efficiency.
Awesome.
Now, let's shift gears a bit and look at a platform that tries to bridge the gap
Okay.
between user-friendliness and design flexibility.
Okay.
And that is Webflow.
Webflow. I've heard a lot of buzz about this one lately.
Yeah.
It's been getting really popular with designers who want more control without having to code everything by hand.
Yeah. Webflow is like having a digital design studio at your fingertips.
Okay.
You can visually create stunning interactive websites without needing to write tons of code. It's all about empowering designers to bring their visions to life.
So you're saying it's a more intuitive way to build visually impressive websites without needing to be a coding expert.
Exactly. Webflow allows designers to push the boundaries of creativity,
Okay.
experimenting with animations, interactions, and dynamic layouts.
Got it.
So it's definitely worth exploring if you value that level of design freedom.
Awesome. Now let's talk about Joomla.
All right, Joomla.
This one seems to fall somewhere between WordPress and Drupal in terms of complexity and capabilities.
Yeah, you could say that. Joomla's, it's kind of like that multi-talented friend who's good at a lot of things,
Okay.
like building websites, managing users, creating custom content types,
Yeah.
and even handling multiple languages.
Wow.
It's particularly strong when it comes to building community-driven websites like social networks or online forums.
So it's a solid all-around platform, but with a focus on community features. Now, for the heavyweight champion, Drupal.
Ah, Drupal. Drupal's like the industrial strength construction crew of the CMS world. It's the go-to choice for building massive, complex websites that can handle anything you throw at them. So think government agencies, universities,
Got it.
huge corporations.
I'm sensing that Drupal is not for the faint of heart.
Well, it's powerful, it's secure, and it's highly customizable. But it definitely requires a solid understanding of web development concepts.
Okay, so this is for those who are comfortable with code or have a team of developers on hand.
Right.
But I did read that Drupal is trying to become a bit more user-friendly, though, with its latest release, Drupal 11 or Starshot.
It's true, they are. They're making efforts to attract a wider audience.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to see how that evolves.
Yeah, absolutely. Now onto a more specialized platform, Data Life Engine, or DLE.
DLE. So imagine a website that needs to handle a sudden surge in traffic, like a news site,
Okay.
during a breaking news event.
Yeah.
DLE is built for that kind of high-volume content delivery, particularly for media-heavy websites. It's all about speed and efficiency.
So it's built to keep things running smoothly, even when the pressure's on. Anything else that we should know about DLE?
Well, it has a strong focus on SEO
Okay.
and security, which is always a plus.
Of course.
But there is a catch. While it does support English, its primary audience seems to be elsewhere,
Okay.
and its customization options are a bit limited compared to some other platforms.
Okay, so it's a niche tool for a specific audience with specific needs. Now on to Sitefinity, a content management system
Okay.
that seems to cater to organizations juggling multiple online presences.
Think of Sitefinity as like the ultimate organizer for your online empire.
Okay.
It helps you manage multiple websites,
Yeah.
brands, marketing channels,
Oh, wow.
all from a central hub.
Sounds like a dream for large organizations with a lot of digital moving parts.
Exactly. Imagine seamlessly syncing content across websites,
Yeah.
maintaining consistent branding,
Uh-huh.
streamlining your entire content operation. Plus, it boasts a more affordable price tag
Oh, that's good.
compared to some of the other heavy hitters in the CMS world.
Yeah, that is always good to hear. Now let's talk about HubSpot CMS tools, which, as the name suggests, seem deeply integrated with the HubSpot ecosystem.
If you're already using HubSpot for marketing, sales, and service,
Yeah.
then their CMS tools are a natural extension. It's like having all your digital tools under one roof. Website builder, CRM, marketing automation, the works.
Okay, so you're saying it's all about that seamless integration
Yeah.
and that streamlined workflow.
Precisely. You get personalized content features, a drag-and-drop website builder, and the ability to track everything from website visits to customer interactions.
Oh, wow.
But there is a trade-off.
Okay.
While you can customize things, it's not as flexible as some other platforms. And that seamless integration, well, it comes at a price. It can be a bit expensive.
So convenience and a comprehensive approach come at a premium. Now let's dive into something a bit more technical. Contentful. I hear it's a headless CMS, which I don't know about you, but it sounds intriguing, but also maybe a bit intimidating to me.
Contentful is like, think about it like this, a brain without a body.
Okay.
In a good way.
Okay, yeah.
It's a content management system that focuses solely on managing and delivering content, leaving you free to present that content however you like.
So you're saying you could send that content to your website, a mobile app, a smartwatch, anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there is a catch.
Okay.
You need developers to build the body,
Right.
the front end that actually displays the content. Contentful gives you that ultimate flexibility, but requires that technical expertise to bring it to life.
So Contentful is a powerful tool for those who need that level of control and flexibility. Now let's shift gears and explore the world of e-commerce platforms, starting with BigCommerce.
All right, BigCommerce.
I see there's a theme here with the vehicles.
Maybe.
BigCommerce, I've heard, is like the reliable pickup truck of e-commerce platforms.
That's one way to put it.
Okay, so what makes it stand out?
Well, think unlimited products,
Okay.
unlimited file storage, unlimited bandwidth.
Wow.
Plus, you get advanced features like multi-channel selling, abandoned cart recovery, and built-in SEO tools.
Oh, wow.
All designed to help you grow your business.
So they've really thought of everything an online store might need?
They really have.
Are there any downsides?
While BigCommerce offers a ton of features, some of the advanced functionalities might cost extra.
Okay.
And there's some design limitations within their themes, which might require custom coding to overcome.
So it's worth considering those potential costs and design restrictions when evaluating BigCommerce.
Definitely.
But for businesses seeking a robust, scalable solution, it sounds like a solid option. Now let's talk about Shopify.
Okay.
The, 800-pound gorilla of e-commerce.
Shopify is like, well, if we're keeping with the analogy, it's like the Apple of e-commerce.
Got it.
User-friendly, has a huge app store, but you'll pay a premium for that convenience.
Right.
They've made it incredibly easy to set up an online store, manage inventory, process payments, and even recover abandoned carts.
So it sounds like ease of use is a major selling point for Shopify.
Absolutely.
But our sources do mention a couple of things to watch out for with Shopify.
Yeah, Shopify charges transaction fees, which can eat into your profits. And making complex design changes might require learning their templating language, Liquid, which could add another layer of complexity.
So it's important to factor in those costs and potential design limitations when evaluating. Now, for a platform that seems to be on the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of complexity, Magento.
This is a whole other beast.
Okay.
Magento is like a high-performance sports car.
Ooh.
Powerful, customizable, but requires some serious driving skills to handle.
Got it.
It's best suited for large businesses with complex e-commerce needs and the technical expertise to manage it.
So not for the casual online seller?
Yeah, probably not. Magento's flexibility and scalability allow you to build almost any online store imaginable.
Okay.
But that power comes with a steeper learning curve and potential performance issues if it's not optimized properly. You'll likely need a team of developers to manage it effectively.
Okay, so Magento is for those who are playing in the big leagues of e-commerce. Let's move on to PrestaShop, which seems to be a popular choice for small to medium-sized businesses.
PrestaShop is, it's like a reliable minivan.
Okay.
Practical, affordable, and it can handle a decent amount of cargo.
Got it.
It offers a good balance between features, customization options, and ease of use, making it a solid choice for businesses that are just starting out or working with a limited budget.
And being open source, it's free to use, which is always appealing, but I imagine there are some trade-offs.
There are always trade-offs.
Right.
While generally user-friendly, some advanced customizations might require some coding knowledge.
Okay.
And, like many platforms, the more modules you install, the greater the potential impact on performance.
Yeah, good point. So some optimization might be needed as your store grows. Finally, let's talk about OpenCart, which seems to be another contender in the open source e-commerce space.
OpenCart is like a sturdy, customizable shopping cart.
Okay.
It's free to use, offers a decent set of features, and gives you a good foundation for building your online store.
But as with many open source platforms, I imagine some technical expertise might be required.
That's true, yeah. OpenCart isn't as plug-and-play as some other platforms.
Right.
Plus, as your store expands, you might bump into some performance limitations.
Okay.
So you'll need to invest in optimization and carefully choose your extensions.
All right. So OpenCart is a solid starting point, but be prepared to scale up your resources as your business grows.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And with that, we've covered a wide range of platforms.
We have.
From those user-friendly website builders to the more complex e-commerce solutions.
Yeah.
Are you ready to dive into the world of blogging platforms?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, great.
I'm fascinated by the variety of options available for writers and content creators. Let's see what these platforms have to offer.
Let's do it.
All right, so welcome back to our deep dive into the world of WordPress alternatives. We've already covered website builders, static site generators, e-commerce platforms, and now it's time to turn our attention to platforms for all those content creators out there,
Oh, yeah.
particularly those who love to share their thoughts, their stories through blogging.
It's amazing how the blogging landscape has evolved.
Yeah.
From simple text-based posts to multimedia experiences, interactive communities, various monetization models.
It really is a whole universe of possibilities out there. And our sources highlight some intriguing platforms that are worth exploring. So let's start with Medium.
Okay.
Medium has become a go-to destination for writers seeking a wider audience and a platform that handles all the technical complexities of running a blog.
Yeah, Medium is, I always think of it as like a bustling city park.
Okay.
It's a place where people gather to share ideas, engage in conversations, connect with like-minded individuals.
That makes sense.
Writers can tap into a built-in audience of engaged readers
Right.
who are eager to consume quality content.
So ease of use is a major draw.
Yeah, absolutely.
No need to mess around with like website setup, hosting, or themes. You just write and share.
Exactly. Medium takes care of all that technical heavy lifting, allowing you to focus solely on crafting compelling narratives
Right.
and sharing your insights with the world. But our sources do caution that this simplicity
Yeah.
comes with a trade-off.
Okay. There's always a trade-off. What is it?
Limited control
Hmm.
over the presentation and the actual ownership of your content.
Okay. So it's like renting an apartment in a well-maintained building, right? You get the convenience, you get the amenities, but you gotta abide by the landlord's rules. And you don't have the freedom to customize the space to your exact liking.
That's a great analogy.
Okay, good.
With Medium, you are playing by their rules.
Mhm.
They control the distribution, the monetization of your work, which can be a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
You have the potential to reach a wider audience, but you relinquish some control over how your content is presented and how you can profit from it.
Okay, so it's a trade-off worth considering, obviously, based on your priorities and goals as a writer.
Absolutely.
Now, for a platform that takes a completely different approach, Ghost.
Ghost. Okay.
I've had this one described as like a minimalist writer's retreat.
Yeah, it's like a quiet, distraction-free space
Okay.
where you can focus solely on your craft. It's designed for writers who crave a clean, streamlined writing experience and value speed, simplicity, and ownership.
Sounds like a breath of fresh air in a world of increasingly complex and cluttered platforms.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ghost strips away all the unnecessary and just focuses on the essentials. Writing, publishing, connecting with your audience.
Makes sense.
And, unlike Medium,
Yeah.
Ghost gives you more control over your content and the platform itself, actually,
Right.
as it's open source.
So you can choose to host it yourself and have complete control over your data and customization options,
Yeah.
or opt for their hosted solution if you prefer a more hands-off approach.
Exactly. So Ghost is flexible. It can cater to a range of technical comfort levels.
Okay.
Plus, it comes with built-in SEO features, support for memberships, subscriptions, and a growing ecosystem of integrations and themes.
It really does sound like a platform that can grow alongside your blogging journey. Now, for a platform that's known for its visual appeal and kind of a younger demographic,
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Okay.
Okay, so if Medium is the city park
Right.
and Ghost is the writer's retreat, then Tumblr is like a vibrant street art festival.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
It's a place where people express themselves freely through a mix of text, images, videos, and animated GIFs. So it's a platform that embraces creativity, individuality, right?
Yeah.
You can curate your own digital mood boards and connect with others who share your interests.
Absolutely.
But our sources do mention that Tumblr has also been known to host some, I guess, more niche and even controversial communities.
Yeah, that's true. Tumblr has a reputation for being a bit more edgy, less polished
Okay,
than some other social media platforms.
makes sense.
It's a space where diverse voices and perspectives coexist, which can be, both a strength and a challenge.
Right, right. So it's a platform that's great for self-expression, discovering new trends, but it's important to be aware that you might encounter content that doesn't align with your personal values.
Absolutely. It's always wise to approach any online platform with a discerning eye.
Okay, good advice. Now let's round out our exploration of blogging platforms with a look at a true veteran
Okay.
blogger.
Blogger.
The
Well,
OG.
Blogger has been around for ages. It's a platform that many people have probably used at some point in their online lives.
Yeah. What makes it such an enduring option, especially for those who are new to this whole blogging thing?
Blogger's like that trusty old typewriter.
Okay.
It's simple, it's reliable, and it gets the job done without any fuss. It's a free, user-friendly platform
Yeah.
owned by Google,
Yeah.
making it incredibly accessible for anyone with a Google account.
So it sounds like the perfect starting point, right? For those who are new to blogging or just want a no-frills way to share their thoughts online.
It is, yeah. Blogger's all about removing the barriers to entry. You can create a blog in minutes, choose from a selection of customizable templates, and start publishing your content without any technical hurdles.
But I'm guessing there are limitations, especially in terms of customization and features.
There are, yeah. Blogger doesn't offer the same level of control or those advanced features
Right.
as some of the other platforms we've discussed.
Yeah.
So if you're serious about building a professional blog with a unique brand identity,
Yeah.
you might eventually outgrow Blogger's capabilities.
So it's a great stepping stone for getting started.
It is.
But maybe not the ideal long-term solution for those with those like ambitious blogging goals.
Precisely. It's a way to test the waters, see if you enjoy the process before potentially migrating to a more robust platform.
Okay, that concludes our exploration of blogging platforms. We've seen a wide range of options, each with its own strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
From the minimalist elegance of Ghost to the vibrant community of Tumblr, there's a platform out there to suit every writer's style and aspirations.
What's fascinating is that this diversity reflects the evolution of blogging itself, right?
Yeah.
It's no longer just about publishing text-based posts on a static website. It's about finding the platform that best aligns with your individual goals, technical skills, and your desired level of creative freedom.
Absolutely. Now, let's move on to our final category, which is community management platforms. We'll be taking a closer look at vBulletin, a platform specifically designed to build and manage online forums.
Online forums, they've been a vital part of the internet for decades.
They have.
And vBulletin has played a significant role in shaping that landscape.
I'm excited to dive into this and explore what makes vBulletin so popular for building thriving online communities. Let's see what it has to offer.
Let's do it.
Welcome back! So we've made it to the final leg of our journey beyond WordPress.
We have. It's been quite a ride.
It has. Exploring all these different platforms, we've covered website builders, e-commerce platforms, all those blogging havens. And now it's time for something a little different.
Good.
We're going to shift gears and delve into the world of online communities.
Right.
Specifically, those built around online forums.
Okay.
And for that, we're taking a closer look at, drumroll please, vBulletin.
vBulletin. You know, it's funny how online forums sometimes get a little, I don't know, overshadowed
Yeah.
in today's world of social media giants. But they've been a cornerstone of the internet for decades.
Absolutely.
There's just something about that focused, threaded discussion
Yeah.
that creates a different kind of community, a different kind of connection.
It's true. Forums have a way of attracting people who are truly passionate about a specific topic. And vBulletin has been a powerhouse in that space for a long time.
It really has.
But what sets it apart from other community platforms? What makes it so uniquely suited for building and, more importantly, managing those forums?
Well, think of vBulletin like a master craftsman's toolkit.
Okay.
It's packed with features designed specifically for creating and nurturing those online forums. Think private messaging, user groups, granular moderation tools.
Oh, wow.
It's all there, ready to be used and customized.
So you're saying it's not just about setting up like a basic forum. It's
Right.
about having the tools to really shape that community, manage those conversations, create a truly unique experience for your members.
Exactly. And one of the things that makes vBulletin really stand out is its emphasis on customization.
Okay.
It's like having a, I don't know, tailor-made suit for your online community.
I like that, yeah.
You can adjust the fit, the fabric, the style, everything. It can be tailored to your specific needs
Wow.
and your aesthetic preferences.
Okay, so it's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Nope.
You have the power to create a forum that truly reflects your brand, your community's interests, your vision for how you want that community to interact.
Absolutely.
But our sources did mention that this level of customization might require, well, a little bit of technical know-how.
Yeah, that's true. While vBulletin aims to be user-friendly, some of those more advanced customization options might require some coding skills
Okay.
or enlisting the help of a developer.
Mm,
Think of it this way. You can get a basic suit off the rack,
yeah,
or you can have one custom-made.
right.
The custom-made one requires a little more expertise,
Sure.
but it results in a much more personalized and ultimately unique outcome.
That's a great analogy. So it's a platform that rewards those who are willing to invest the time and the effort to really make it their own. But we do need to keep in mind that vBulletin is proprietary software, which
Yeah,
means there are some licensing costs involved.
that's true, yeah. Unlike some open source platforms, vBulletin does require a financial investment.
Right.
Those licensing fees, well, they vary depending on your needs and the size of your community.
Okay.
So it's important to do your research
Mm-hmm.
and choose a plan that aligns with your budget.
Absolutely. So there's a cost associated with this level of power, this level of customization and support. But for organizations that are serious about building that robust, that feature-rich online forum,
Yeah,
it sounds like vBulletin can be a worthwhile investment.
absolutely. It's a platform that's built for scalability and long-term growth,
Mm.
making it an excellent choice for businesses, organizations, and communities
Yeah.
that are really looking to create that thriving online hub
Right.
where members can connect, share, and engage in those meaningful discussions.
Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the world of WordPress alternatives.
It does.
It's been an incredible journey exploring all these different platforms, each with its own unique features and functionalities.
So many options out there.
Right. We've gone from those user-friendly website builders to those more complex e-commerce solutions, those minimalist blogging platforms, and those powerful community building tools.
It's been great.
It has been fascinating to see how they cater to different needs, priorities, technical comfort levels. The key takeaway here, I think, is that there is no single best solution.
Absolutely not.
The right choice depends entirely on what your individual goals are, your budget, what you're ultimately trying to create online.
That's the big question.
So to all our listeners out there, I want to encourage you, embrace that spirit of exploration.
Yeah, don't be afraid to go out there.
Don't be afraid to venture beyond the familiar, experiment with different platforms.
Exactly.
The online world is constantly evolving. There's always something new to discover.
Always.
And remember, choosing a platform is just the first step.
Yeah.
The real magic happens when you start creating, connecting, building something meaningful online.
That's what it's all about.
That's it for this deep dive. We hope you enjoyed the journey and that you feel inspired to take your online presence to the next level. Until next time, happy exploring.